Welcome back to Dirty Water, Coins and Collectibles. Today we have a 50 roll circulated nickel hunt. We're going to be looking for buffaloes, V-nickels, proofs, varieties, errors, any kinds of fills or upgrades for Brad's album, which we have right here. I'll move this out of the way and we'll get right into roll one. As always, I'll bring you in if I find anything. See you in a few. Roll one gives us our first foreign. It's a 1987 out of Canada. Get back into this roll. Bring you back in on the next one. Roll number three gives us our first find out of the 40s. It's a 1948 out of Denver. Put that under the scope quick. And I don't see anything. Bring you back in on the next one. Roll number five gives us our next 40s find. We have a 1941 out of Philly. Bring you in on our next one. Roll number 10 is going to give us our next 40s find. 1946 out of Denver. Some cool ammo. Oh, that's out of San Fran. Nice. It's a cool looking mint mark. So I'll check this one against my album, and if it upgrades, I will switch out to Brad's album. Awesome. Bring it back in on the next find. Roll number 11. I just flattened it out, and we have a buffalo. And it's dateless. See if there's a mint mark. Doesn't look like it. Let's put her under the scope. Maybe you can see some better details. Nope, she's flat. And he has the third feather. Doesn't look like there's any doubling. Let's check the reverse. Nothing there. Pretty normal. All right, well, we got a buffalo on the board. Bring you in if I find something else. Roll number 12, and we have our first 50s find. It was obverse facing. Out of Philly. Finish out this roll. I'll bring you back in on the next find. Roll 13. I have a 1922 Philly under the scope with a die clash. You can see right in here the line goes through out to here. I have a little bit of a line right here, and then something that I've never noticed before, which could be the roof line of the building of Monticello, right in here. And then when you flip her over, you have Jefferson's eyes peeking out the bottom of Monticello, right here, over here, and then when you spin it, you have some clashing. Where is it? Let's try to get a good view of it. You get some clashing right in here. That's a pretty cool find. There you go. All right, so we'll put this on the side, continue on the hunt, bring you back in on our next find. All right, same roll, 13. We have our next 40s find. It was obverse facing. I did not look at it. Looks like something's going on right up in here. Let's see if there's a mint mark. There is not, so it's out of Philly. Looks like we could have some lamination error on this one. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, look at that. Well, that's a cool find. Almost goes all the way through. The top of his head. All the way down. 1948. Let's see, I thought there was something going on in the back here. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, we have some lamination, some cracking on the back. Look at that. That's a cool find. All right. Keep on hunting. Bring you back in on the next one. Roll number 15 is going to give us our next foreign, Canadian, 1989. Pretty decent shape. Oh, never mind. All right, we'll put it aside. I didn't see anything else jumping out at me, but I'll bring you in if I come across something. Roll number 17 is going to give us our next 50s find. Looks like a 1953 out of Philly. All right, I'll continue on this roll, bring you back in on the next one. All right, I'm on roll 18, and it looks like right there could be a silver. You guys know I'm terrible at picking them out, so let's see together. And of course it's not. Let's see if it's an 80s. Wow, it's 2011. All right, I'll bring you back in if I find anything here. Roll 20, we have our next foreign out of Bermuda. (2009). Keep going, bring you in on the next one. Roll 22, and we have our first miscellaneous, probably a penny. Let's see. Yep. Shorted 4 cents. 2014. Doesn't appear to be the DDO. So let's get into this roll. I'll bring you in if I get anything. All right, same roll, 22. I just flipped this over. It was a 1957. I didn't actually see if there was a mint mark, and there's not. So we have a 1957 out of Philly. I'm going to continue through here. Bring you in if we find anything else. Still on roll 23. We have a 1941. It was obverse facing. Out of Philly. Bring you back in, hopefully on the next roll. Roll number 24. We have our next 40s find. 1949. That looks like an S. Is that a San Fran? Here we go. Is that an inverted S? It looks like an inverted S. Come on. I'm gonna have to do some. Let's see what it looks like upside down. Or right side up. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Does that look like an inverted S to you? The thinner area is down here, which I think is supposed to be the other way. All right, let's get back into the hunt. We'll put that as part of the finds. Bring you in on the next one. Roll number 27, and we have our next find out of Philly. 1955, semi-key date. Looks like it's in fairly nice condition too. Let's take a look at that one under the scope. A lot of these coins have these odd coloring and striations to them. You got a little bit of lamination error on this one too. Cool. All right. Looks like there's some little bit of a clash die in here as well. You can see that kind of right in here, and the same thing right in here. All right, pull this one aside. Keep looking through this roll. I'll bring you back in on our next find. Roll number 28, and we have another 1955. This one is out of Denver. Okay, we got the set. Nothing out of the ordinary here. I did also see this one right here. I don't know. This one looks like it could be silver, but who knows? It's not. And this one is 1952 out of Philly. All right, we'll continue hunting this roll. I'll bring you back in if there's anything else. Roll number 30, we have our next 1950s find. It's a 1954 out of Denver. We can check mint mark. Nothing. That R looks normal. All right, we'll continue on this roll. Bring it back in on the next find. Roll number 31 gives us our next foreign out of Canada, 1984. Not in the greatest condition, but we'll put it aside as a find. Finish up on this roll. I'll bring you back in if we squeeze anything out of here. Roll number 32 gives us our next 50s find, another 1954. I think that was back to back. And this one is out of Denver, like the other one I believe was. And looks normal. Normal. All right, we'll bring it back in on the next find. Looks like we had an Ender coin for roll 32, a 1958. Did not see the reverse. Out of Denver. I'll check this mint mark as well. And that also looks normal. All right, get into the next roll. Bring you in if we have anything. Roll number 33, and we have another 1955. This one out of Denver. This one in the back here looks like it could be older. Another 1955. Also out of Denver. And then that one right there maybe. This one is 1952. I think that was Philly. Out of Philly. Wow, 3-in-1 roll. All right, I'll bring you back in on the next find. Roll number 35. I just flattened it out. We have a 1946 out of Philly. looks normal. Nothing on the R. All right, let's continue on this roll. I'll bring you back if we have anything here. Still roll number 35. We have a Denver minted 1956. All right. Check the rest. See if we find anything. Roll number 38 gives us our next find out of Denver 1953. Finish out this roll. Bring you in if there's a find. Roll number 38. We have a 1948 out of Philly. And this one here looks like it could be old. 1964. All right, bring you back in for our next find. Roll number 39 gives us another 1952. And this one out of Philly again. All right, I'll keep on hunting. Bring you back in on the next find. I'm really hoping for a cud error. It's one nickel I've never found in terms of errors of variety is one with a cut on it. So fingers crossed. Roll 40 gives us our next 50s find. We have a 1954 out of Denver. This one's actually in pretty decent shape. All right, bring you back in on our next find. Roll number 42 gives us our next find. I did already see it. Out of Philly. 1952. I don't think there was anything else that was jumping out at me here. Maybe this thing. This was really beat up though. I don't know what this is. 64. Okay. I'll bring you back if I come across anything else. Roll number 45. And we have a 1938 obverse facing. So we'll look at this one together. Hopefully there's a mint mark on it. Let's take a look. Out of Philly. I don't know if we need this one for the album or not, but it's going to go aside as a find. We'll finish out this roll. I will bring you in if I have anything. Roll number 46, and it looks like we have the potential for at least two, so that one right there. This one I already saw. This is out of Philly. 1954. Let me check it for a Henning. Nothing. And then this one here was interesting. Out of Denver. It's the third 1964 I've pulled, thinking it may be something. All right, let me finish out this roll. I'll bring you in if there's anything else here. Roll number 48. I just flattened out this roll. And we have a 1946 out of Philly. I did see this 1964. Looks like it's in really nice shape. Except for that black mark on. Oh, it's decent. I might put this one in the album anyway. All right. Those Yeah, that's some gunk on there. See if I can get that off. All right, we'll bring you back in on the next find. Roll 49 gives us our next find. I did see this one already. Out of Philly, 1947. I think this was the one that I was looking at. This is another 1964. I'm gonna cry. Oh my God. That was my cry. All right, finish out this roll. Bring you in if we find anything else. Roll 50, last roll, gives us a 1947. I did not see the reverse. Out of San Fran. Nice. Nice. Mint mark looks normal. Zoom out a little bit. All right, let me finish out this roll. I'll bring you in if there's anything else. All right, so that's 50 rolls hunted. But before I bring you back in for the final wrap up, I did have that 1949S under the scope. And it looks like it could be an RPM 004 on Variety Vista. So you see here and here. Let me see if I can get them up side by side, maybe. They do look fairly similar, so I think it's that, an RPM 004. So let me get everything else aligned here. I'll bring you back in for the final wrap up. All right, so unfortunately I forgot to do the wrap up and I started plugging in the book here. But these are our three top finds. We have the 1948 with the lamination era. We have this 1949S RPM 004 and our dateless buffalo. So let me get these to the side and show you what we did with the album. So we have a 1946 S. That was in fill. And we have a 1948. That was also a fill. 1952 was a fill. 1953D was an upgrade. 1954 was an upgrade. Let's see. 1954 was an upgrade. Where are we at? 1955 semi-key, that was a fill. We have both 1956s. Those were fills. 1957 here was a fill. Then I have 1969D. That thing's gorgeous. That was an upgrade. 1972D was an upgrade. Then I have 1984. Oh, sorry, 1979. We are 1979D. Upgrade. 1984, is that on this page? 1984P was an upgrade. I have 1985D. That was a fill. Funny enough, it was a fill. I filled it and then I upgraded it. Then I have 1994 Denver. This one was an upgrade. 1998. 1999. This is where it stops. So 1999. Where am I at? D. Here, that was a fill. Then I have 2003 here. 2003D was an upgrade. I have 2007, which was not so nice, but that was a fill. 2004D, which is here. That was a fill. In 2005, both of these were fills. So that's what we have for our album. In case any of you wanted to take a look at mintages for years, you can maybe pause it or screenshot this. Kind of get an idea of years and mintages. But let's take a run through the album real quick. This is page 1 here. Page 2. It's page 3. So we're moving right along here. Got to get some more of the 30s, 40s, and 50s. No silver yet, but it's coming along. All right, that's it for Brad the album. Until the next one, please remember to subscribe if you like what you see. Hit that notification bell so you get notified for my next upcoming video. And hit that like button. It helps the video get viewed. Thank you.